Hi, we're Group 7. We are presenting a research report based on movie theaters during COVID-19. As you can see here, this is our table of contents. We will be talking about 7 topics today, starting with our team of who we are, following with executive summary, report's introduction, a brief review of related literature, design of study, and a list of data, and our conclusion. Starting off with our team of who we are. Our names are Nagar, Justin, Hai, Nina, and Mary Kate.
Hello, I'm Haine Dong and I'll be presenting the executive summary. Purpose of this study is to see how COVID-19 affects movie theaters, its sales and promotional strategy, and our research will help aid in the creation of a promotional strategy to attract more customers. And there will also be a description of research designs and the procedures implemented, hypothesis and conclusion in the end, which will be accepted or rejected.
Hello, it's Negar Shabani and I'm going to speak about problems, purposes, hypotheses, and limitations of our research. Here are some of the problems that movie theaters faced during COVID-19. After the COVID-19 crisis, with the opening of businesses and recreational places, theaters are forced to raise the price of tickets and snacks in order to increase their budget for implementing new safety policies to create a healthier environment for those who like to watch movies in theaters. As a result of rising prices, the number of visitors decreased sharply compared to before. For these problems, the objectives we have set include determining the right price that the viewers prefer to spend on tickets and snacks, adjusting new budget for implementing new safety policies that fit with their new budget, increase the number of visitors by providing more special features and equipment for them. In order to be able to start our research, we need to consider a hypothesis, which its accuracy will be determined at the end of our research. The hypothesis is that if theaters raise ticket and snack prices, customers will be less likely to buy them. And the null hypothesis is theater ticket and snack prices have no effect on the buying frequency of customers. So let's move on to the next slide, which is limitations. There is limited data as movie theaters haven't been permitted to be open during these times or were open for limited time. There is little research on how customers feel about going to theaters during the pandemic in relation to safety and pricing of tickets and snacks. Researchers lack primary data as customers haven't actually been in theaters to watch a movie. Therefore, secondary data is relied on. Another limited is data quality. That means all researchers have access to the secondary resources, which could lead to problems. Surveys and interviews are reliable data, but in this case, it could affect the data being collected. Customers don't know how safe they feel until they are physically at the theaters, don't know what they would be willing to pay, and don't know if they would want to come back after their experience. Although secondary research is being relied on, there can be some data limitations being faced.
Brief review of related literature. There are many movie theater marketing strategies that help increase revenue. Upselling and cross-selling through additional items that customers might purchase, on top of tickets and other movies they might be interested in. Find ways to add value to offers that are already in play and sell them through higher pricing tiers. Pre-selling concessions and merchandise can be a way for customers to buy snacks or shirts online before coming to the theater instead of waiting in line. This can make the before-movie process much easier for both the customer and the theater. Supplementary events that come with the movie can be a way to get more out of customers. Events such as post-movie shows, meet and greets, opening night premieres can give the customers additional experiences to be a part of. Customer segmentation is a way to market it into different groups to boost marketing strategies. Segmenting customers helps theaters determine what data is available to use in relation to marketing strategies. Automated emails are a way to generate customer excitement and give information. Pre- and post-movie emails, promotional offers, movie showings, and future movie showings are all ways to connect with the customers. Theaters' main objective is to get the highest possible attendance at the location watching movies. There are strategies to make sure that movie theaters bring in customers to watch movies. Providing not just a movie but a great experience is important as customers want to have a good time at the theater. Having a clean auditorium, clean washroom, and great customer service go a long way with customers. Promotion through social media, newspapers, and websites helps get your name out there. Offer concession stand deals that grab the customer's attention. Most of the time concessions are highly priced and offer deals that are barely discounts. Customer loyalty programs are great ways to get people watching at your theater coming back.
For this research study, our team will be using quantitative and explanatory research designs as well as secondary data to support this research paper. Here is the description of our research design. As already mentioned, there are numerous limitations when collecting the existing primary data. Therefore, using secondary data would be much beneficial in this situation. Even though the control over content and/or reliability of the data is limited, using secondary data saves time and allow us to broaden the reach of the research. Additionally, primary data will be put to consideration since the COVID-19 pandemic is not the first pandemic to have existed and is not the only pandemic that affects the movie theaters in particular. In order to achieve the stated purposes, a quantitative research design will be proceeded in this research. Thus, surveys of customers' needs and such when going to movie theaters have been collected by numbers of responses. Our team believed that numbers provided a clear perspective when it comes to making important business decisions. Insights derived from hard numerical data and analysis have been proven to be extremely useful. Additionally, experimental research design will also be established to assist this quantitative research thanks to the relationship between cause and effect of the situation. In this research, using probability sampling would be beneficial, where researchers use a tool based on probability theory to select samples from a larger population. Specifically, simple sampling has been used to conduct the statistics since every single person in population is selected at random by chance and each person has the same chance of being selected to participate in the study.
Topic number 6 talks about the analysis of data, which are the statistics and insights. Here you can see a bar graph that shows the number of movies that people watch at theaters each month. A total of 279 people watch one movie in theaters, and about 103 watch 2 movies per month. As you can see, having a set-up facility may encourage people to watch movies in cinemas. Here it shows the importance of each feature for visitors. Keep in mind that number 1 is very unimportant and number 4 is very important. A total of 315 visitors claims that having comfortable chairs are very important, which shows that a budget is needed to provide comfortable chairs first and then upgrade the service facilities, sound quality, and screen size later on. Here it shows the preferable spending on snacks. Due to the increase of tickets and snack prices, customers have lost interest to watch movies at theaters. Majority of people, which are about 221 people, have chosen option 1, which is to have snacks to have a price up to $7.49.
This table indicates that visitors prefer to buy tickets at movie theaters when they come to see the movies because the sum of percentages in this option is higher, and it is 36,608. As a result, we need to focus on running promotions at movie theaters booths. To launch new safety policies, we need to look at visitors' demographic classification and understand their vulnerability and sensitivity to COVID-19. Then we can tailor a new safety program which is suited to them. In the below chart, you can see 1 to 5 numbers on horizontal axis which indicate customers' classifications. As you can see in this chart, the number of senior visitors is higher than others, and it is 153. As you know, senior people are more vulnerable than other age groups. As a result, we need to run a safety program which is suited to these people.
I'll be presenting conclusions and summary. The purpose of this analysis was to ascertain the preferences of the customers concerning the theatre tickets, which were increased after the reopening of recreational places after COVID-19 crisis. This price increase was the industry's response to implementing new safety policies and creating a healthier environment for the customers. Due to this price increase, the number of visitors decreased sharply. The solution to this problem is to increase the price of the tickets and snacks after ascertaining if this action will attract more customers or not. This led to the deduction of the hypothesis if theaters raise ticket and snack prices, the customers will be less likely to buy them, and the null hypothesis that theater and snack prices do not affect the buying frequency of customers. The analysis results indicated that most customers limit how many movies they will watch in a month, where most of them watch only one movie in a month, which does not correlate with the price. Where pandemic has affected their one visit a month as well, in preferences, most customers indicated that their preferences for clean toilets and showed likeliness of purchasing snacks at lowest price of $7.49. With this analysis, it is clear that ticket price has a significant relationship with the customer's demand. Therefore, the hypothesis HA is accepted, while the null hypothesis is rejected based on the responses and the analysis. There is still a need of further research. While the relationship between the price and demand has been established, it is imperative to find the perfect balance between price and demand. Therefore, further research should be carried out quantifying the effect of the price. The price has been affected by increasing cost, and research should be carried out to evaluate which safety factors contribute most to customer safety and are considered critical to the customer's demand.
That was Group 7's presentation on the research study of movie theaters during COVID-19. We genuinely appreciate those who paid attention to our presentation. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions regarding our work, and we will try to answer them. Thank you again and have a great day. And here are the resources that we used to conduct this research.